Hi. Have you ever failed? Have you felt like you failed in life, um, or that life has failed you? I want to talk about some experience I had yesterday. Well, basically, what happened to me yesterday, and I've still been feeling melancholy today. That's the right word. Um, Yesterday, I had an appointment with a case manager. Um, Connected with the institution I'm going for therapy. It's not a state mental facility. It's um, a place, therapists and prescribers. Anyway, I don't want to get into detail on that, but basically, usually my sessions have been over the phone with my therapist, but I've been dealing with unemployment since really last August, August 8th, and except for one little bit, a few weeks at a hotel as a front desk person. Recently, um, I haven't had a job since last August, and I felt like, well, anyway, I went there, and I can't afford bus fare. So, fortunately, it was justified that I could be able to take a Medicaid transport there. And I I was thinking of some things from my past, and I'm also worried about tomorrow, July 31st. I haven't been able to raise enough money to pay for my Verizon bill, which directly influences or directly impacts uh, this internet, this YouTube channel, and my ability to get work. I I can't be able to get the I can't be able to sign on to work with the medical assistant MAS, the company's MAS, as essentially a dispatcher. Um, Working from home, that would be nice. There's also a job with a state facility I'm still waiting on, and they said that they won't tell me during the interview. They said they won't tell me whether I got the job. My good. Okay. Sorry for that thing freezing. But that's something I guess I want to talk about soon. Anyway, I went to meet with my case manager for the first time, meeting in person, and she said she apologized for not being able to help further with me, except for building a skill builder, adding me to a skill builder, whatever that entails. And then I went across the street, crossing down the street to kind of like an unemployment office. It's not like a state unemployment office. It's like a community organization that helps you find work. And they couldn't do anything for me because I haven't been able to pay for my iPhone, AT&T iPhone, so I can't receive text messages. Some of them I will go through, and others won't. I don't know. So I'm giving away probably a lot of information. You don't want to hear all this. So I've been feeling down yesterday and today, and um, I wanted to share how I've been, my thoughts, like the lack of certainty in my future. And I wanted to share about my bucket list of things that I had wanted to accomplish. And that comes up again, that question, did life fail me, or did I fail in life? I graduated college. I got two bachelor's degrees. I wanted to go back, or at least I thought of going back to get a master's. Um, and I see my bucket list. I wanted to move to a better area to work in my field, the career I want to go in ever since I was a child, which is writing for television or writing for film or working in film or television, creating TV shows, essentially Steven Spielberg type work, or Rod Serling or whatever, create TV series. that entertain lots of people. Um, so I found other avenues for doing that. I found this YouTube channel, and I I thought of different kinds of ideas for TV series, different kinds of videos, different kinds of documentaries that I like to create. And I've since gone on to come up with podcasts and set those up. You've heard all this before, but it seems that when I go on YouTube and I see, women making videos that are like 8 minutes long or 10 minutes long, maybe that's a trick. 8 minutes or 10 minutes long, that they get like several thousand views. The videos get several thousand views each, and I like pour my effort out, my guts, and my work. And granted, I don't have the technology. I can't afford the technology to do what I really wanted to do, and um, it feels like it's been collapsing. I want to talk about a friend. A friend. I'll just leave it at that. A friend that I messaged. I messaged a few friends, but this person reminds me of a friend that I had in elementary school, and we've kept in touch. I just wanted that um, sense of um, a reassuring voice, somebody to talk with, and I haven't thought of just ending myself, but I thought of an uncertain future, and I felt bothered, like I should have been being productive. I feel like I should have been productive, and I have been. It's just today I felt I needed some time to myself. I needed some time to get away from YouTube and watch some Barney Miller, and I watched some Alf videos, of course, on YouTube. The stupid glitch, the thing. That's why I keep moving over. I have to click ignore. Um, I the noises from upstairs in my apartment, and them stripping away resources. I don't know how I'm going to be able to um, do anything, and I feel like people do care, but they're just not in a position to do anything about it that could help me. Um, so that's it, I guess. Um, Maybe I'll make a video later. But thanks. Just wanted to update you. I did call in after my therapy session. I did call in to a local. This is really annoying. A local, call line, and just get stuff off my chest. Whenever I call those things, do they ever really help? I mean, it's helpful in the sense that they let you get stuff off your mind, but right now, this is really annoying to click ignore. Um, I realized something yesterday when I was talking with somebody that I didn't realize. She pointed it out, but I go back to nostalgia about my childhood, and I wondered if you had the same experience. I wondered if you go back to happier times. And she asked if she suggested that I talk about happier times, as an adult. And I said that I can only really remember. Well, I said that there were more happier times as a child before adulthood, and I guess that's true. I felt the same way in earlier times, like graduating from high school. I felt that, I was very much in nostalgia, and I thought about times when I was in elementary school and middle school, and it just feels like everything's caving in and that people don't care. I wish there was some way of just um, some agency that can be able to help, that has resources to be able to help. Um, I wanted to. Well, I thought about making a bucket list. Sorry, this is really annoying me. The glitch that keeps popping up. My bucket list. I wanted a Jewish girlfriend. I have that, and I want to move to Southern California. I don't have the resources, but I do have a loving family that would enjoy me going to Southern California. I wanted to visit a presumably haunted house, just to experience what it was like, would be like firsthand. And I wanted to meet Madonna, um, although I don't know whether she'd be as receptive as how I fantasize her being. Um, I came up with automatically came up with 10 sometime, and I wanted to have a family. I wanted to own a home. I wanted to own a home. I wanted a Jewish girlfriend. Wanted a career in television or film. I wanted to meet Madonna and tell her about my movie project. And I think haunted house was somewhere later on. And I wanted to go to Southern California. And there are five other items that I'm forgetting right now. But I can think of one. It's irrelevant really now to mention. But I've talked long enough. Um, it's just when I get off the phone, when I get off this video, I know I'll be thinking I'm not going to get any likes. I've tried. I really tried. Last night, I was watching Rolanda Watts' talk show. You remember those daytime talk shows, and figuring out how to make my videos more entertaining. What Rolanda did was just talk directly to the camera, um, posing the question about the topic of that episode, and then it kicks in with the opening theme, and it goes back, and then she talks to guests and so forth. And so I thought about that, structuring my videos like that. And my computer hard drive doesn't have that much space left. So I had thought about using some video thing and using some QuickTime Player to record my videos, and then editing them in rather than editing them on my desktop, editing them on Canva. So that's one improvement. I wanted to mention that, but I just feel like I've had all these different talents that have gone to waste. I still don't know. I'd like to think that I haven't been a failure. It's that life has failed me in terms of resources. Um, but anyway, all right. Hope you're having a better day than I am. I just think that when I get off the video, I won't have any likes, and then some beautiful woman says she's been crying because she doesn't know what she wants to do in life, and then she gets like 5.2K views or something. But it really seems unfair. And I thought, if I were a woman, what benefits would I get rather than being a man? I identify as a male heterosexual, but I just that's partly what I was talking with my case manager about, what I was talking with my therapist about this morning. What seems to be unfair advantages that women have, and the grass is always greener on the other side. And I've heard that men have much more of an advantage. I don't know. Comment below and tell me what you think. Bye.